Alright, so we've quantized our drum part and it's sounding a little better. But now we're going to look at adding a groove. Now what a groove is a specialized type of quantizing. Rather than moving strictly to a grid, a groove will do a couple of things. It'll move things to different types of grids which are stylistically correct for certain genres of music. That's one way to use groove quantizing. Another thing that groove quantizing can do is to swing eighth notes and 16th notes, which is great for certain styles of music, everything from jazz to hip-hop, etc. Groove quantizing also sometimes will randomize or change the velocity patterns to make a drum part fit into a pocket of a specific type of music. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at groove quantizing using the real-time properties of the closed and open hi-hat parts. Now I can groove quantize using real-time quantizing, as I'm going to show here, but I just want to demonstrate that I could also use groove quantizing from the event operations list. If I choose event operations and quantize and open up this window, in addition to choosing the 8th, 16th quarter note grid that I chose before, you'll notice that you can choose dotted rhythms, triplets, and farther down there are folders with different groove styles. MPC, which is a famous Akai drum machine that's favored by hip-hop artists. Logic, which is another DAW made by Apple. Feel Injector, I'm not sure what that is, or Cubase is another DAW. Feel Injector, I think, is a third-party plugin manufacturer. I'm not sure though. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to cancel out of this because I want to show you this groove quantizing in real time. It's just quicker and easier to hear. So I've soloed just the closed and open hi-hat part for now, and let's listen to it with just our regular eighth note quantizing. Okay, everything's right on the beat. All right, let's try just increasing the swing amount. You see this field here? It says swing is currently set to 0%. I'm going to bring it up to about 50% or so, and for both the open and closed hi-hat. And let's see how that changes the sound. You hear the difference with the swing, and then I'll back out and take the swing away. Okay, so that's swing. You can swing all four of the drums if you like. I'm going to turn these off, sorry. Okay, and now let's try some of the grooves. To hear this most clearly, I'm going to leave just the closed hi-hat sounding, soloing the closed hi-hat alone. This is with no groove, just eighth note quantized. And now let's apply one of these grooves. Let's go first to see what the MPC grooves are all about. I'm going to quantize it MPC 67% 16th note swing. Let's see if we can hear the difference. Yeah, it's moving some of the notes in kind of odd ways. Not really working all that well. How about we try these Feel Injector 8th shuffle. Definitely can hear that. Let's put the open hi-hat on the same kind of groove. And we'll turn that back on. Whoops, got the snare on instead. Here's the whole drum set. with the hi-hat parts shuffled. So the idea of applying a groove, especially in real time, is it allows you to move notes to get different musical feels which are appropriate for different musical styles. The advantage of doing it in real time is if you decide you don't like it, it's really quick and really easy to go back to what you had in the first place. And here's our back to our regular eighth note quantized pattern. Very straight, good for rock and roll styles like that. But some of these grooves might be more appropriate for different styles. I'm going to go nuts here at the end. I'm going to highlight all 4 of these clips, and we'll just apply some event operations quantize. And let's choose to put them all on this 8th note shuffle pattern. Probably going to sound like a mess, but we'll try it out. I'll close that window so we can see what's going on. Here we are. Oh yes, I can see that it moved things in interesting ways, shall we say. Not bad. Okay, so again, that's groove quantizing in Pro Tools. Real time and using the event operations quantize window. That's it for this tutorial.